How's it going, guys? Welcome back. Right, if you've not seen my most recent video, this is a new one. I've got a little competition going with my lovely dad over there. So the competition, who can get the most views in 1 month. This is the first starting point of this video, so I hope you do like it, and also go to his channel, which I will leave a link in the description of, to get in touch with him and watch his videos and like his videos as well. So here today we have a Lexmoto Adrenaline. That's the 2016 model, just behind me here. Now this is actually a supermoto model, which means that it shouldn't have the tyres on that I got on it. On the rear we have the I think they're Pirelli MT21s, which are right here on the rear. This is a quick little shot of that for you here. Absolutely brilliant, actually. If you watch my most recent video on the Lake District, you'll see just how great these tyres actually handled themselves. I've actually been riding bikes for quite a while, but this is my first 125 on-road bike, so it's been absolutely brilliant. There is some, I don't want to say controversy, but there is some sort of doubt in people's minds when you hear, obviously, Lexmoto, which not really a big brand like you would your Yamahas, your Hondas, etc. Things like that. But this bike, actually, surprisingly, it only cost me £900, which is very, very cheap, and a great, brilliant starter bike if you can get yourself a good one. So that's the back one. That's a Pirelli MT21 once again. I think back on here, I'll just get you the tyre sizes. Yeah, it's quite bigger on this one. On this one it's a 130/90, let me see, yeah, 130/90/17. Basically, if you don't know what that means, so the 130 on the actual tyres themselves means that it's talking about the space in between the side of the tyre here over to the other side. Yeah, so side to side here, that's the first number before the forward dash. Yeah, then the 90 or whatever numbers after it, be it 60, 70, anything like that, that's the tyre wall depth. So that's the size between the top of the tyre, which is about here-ish, to the actual bottom part of the tyre wall rim itself. I think that's what it means anyway. And then the 17 or 18, 19, 14, 13, etc., anything you can get there, that will be the rim size that you actually have on the wheel size. Yeah. Now the front tyre, I did have some trouble finding this, purely on the basis that I wanted something more of a motocrossy style, and I did buy that. I actually did buy that. If I just turn it around now, you can see it probably there. I did try and buy that the first time, but when I actually got the tyre itself, it turned out it didn't fit. Because I sent this to one of my local shops, which is Tyres Motorcycles, and they fitted them for around £30 for me. It was absolutely smashing deal, brilliant tyres. The actual tyre that I've got on it now, they sourced this tyre for me, and it's worked reasonably well. The real time it's been tested was yesterday when we took it to the Lake District, but other than that, it's for general trail riding, going off road, etc. It works absolutely brilliantly. The actual tyre I bought, I'll show you this now, okay? So yeah, this is a Maxxis tyre, which I really did hope would fit, because it looked absolutely brilliant when it arrived in the door. And I was genuinely so happy to get this, because riding pit bikes and everything, I got used to the tyres, that kind of tyre, I mean, and I actually absolutely loved the type of grip that tyre gave you. This tyre that I've got on it now still works brilliantly, like I said, but it's got more of a rounded, curvy edge kind of thing, which I wasn't too keen on at first. But like I said, Tyre sourced this tyre for me, popped it on there as well, with the rear tyre as well. So and it's worked fine. You know, for going down your average little trails or anything like that. It's just for really guidance, to be honest. So it works brilliantly. It's a Continental Twin Duro, I think it is, if I just check there. Yeah, a Continental Twin Duro tyre. I think it's supposed to be on the Lexmoto adventure bike, the Tekken, is it? That they did beforehand. I've not seen that advertised on their website for a while now, but I was going to go for that before this, but I wanted more of a supermoto kind of looking bike, which this matched perfectly anyway. This bike in general, It is a brilliant starter, honestly. If you can find a good working one, like I did. Obviously, when you get your bike, you know, you do your oil change, your air filter change, your oil change in general, and everything like that. You do those general checks. Once you do that, this, like for me, this bike worked fine. I've not had any problems with it at all. It sounds brilliant. Yeah, and to be honest, this tyre combo is probably really, really good. So if you're going like what we did yesterday on really hard terrain and everything, they do actually hold up quite well. The bike itself, that can be questioned. It did hold up very, very well, but some little comments I'll make now are the suspension that it's got on it. Now, you can't blame it too much. I mean, if I could set up the rear suspension as well, it probably could handle it a bit better. But the actual forks themselves, they're fully adjustable, so they did work a treat. Like I said, I could loosen those because they're a bit easier to get to if you're just seeing there like that. Obviously loosen and tighten either way, so I did loosen those a bit to absorb the compression. But the rear spring itself, it's definitely set up for street use. Definitely set up for street use. So it's really stiff, it's really rigid. It when I went over some of the rocks, it definitely rattled the bike. A good actual thing of this, now that I just remember, that little bolt in there, yeah, well, a bolt that's supposed to be in there, that's not there anymore. That got rattled out. Yeah, that got rattled out yesterday while we were riding on the thing, so my seat's not correctly held down anymore. All in all, I can't really complain about this bike. It definitely is on power delivery, a little bit lacking, I would say, but it's a brilliant starter bike, especially when you've got it set up. It works brilliantly. So not much to comment on there. Lexmoto did a brilliant job. These tyres themselves, I will try and get the links to the websites where I actually got these tyres from to for yourselves in the description. I'll pop those in as well, just so you can have a quick look if you want. If you're the same as me, want to go off-road but still need that little 125 fitting that, and you don't want to spend too much on a bike. Like for me, I could have gone, I looked at loads and loads of shops, right, and I could have gone for a £5,000 Sherco 125 two-stroke that had literally just come out in 2018, and it was absolutely brilliant. I just sat on the bike and I knew it was powerful. Honestly, it felt powerful, it felt off-roady, and it was all set up, obviously, ready for track use. Really, it was set up with all the fun little gadgets you could ever want. But £5 it's a lot to be spending on a first bike, especially for someone my age. So around £900 to £900 to £1,500 is around about where a good first bike I think you'd want to be spending. But I was so lucky to get this for the price that I did, and the condition it was in. I was definitely very lucky. I couldn't recommend this bike more, especially if you're starting. You will see that some of the parts on it, they're a little bit flimsy, but if you don't fall over, you should be fine. I'll just show you a little bit of that now. So when I was actually riding this off-road the first time that I was off-road riding with this bike, for lack of a better word, I dropped it on its side, right, and it actually snapped off the clutch lever and the sorry, not the rear, the left side wing mirror. It definitely still there. I replaced the clutch lever. That's all fixed, but the actual place where you put the, see if you can grab a quick look of it there, the place where you actually put the little mirror in like that, that's completely snapped, and we did fix this at one point. As you can see, there's some little glue residue around this little corner here where we tried to put the glue, but it's just not, it hasn't stayed on very well at all. So yeah, definitely if you're going for serious off-roading, I would say definitely get some possibly aluminium ones, I think they are, or anodized, I think that's what they call them, like clutch and brake levers. So if you, at least if you drop it, like I did drop it on yesterday when we actually did that, but I was so happy that it didn't break. I was as soon as I put that on the floor, I was like, oh no, I've dropped it, it's broke, I'm not going to be able to get back. But it didn't, and we were able to carry on, and obviously have a bit of fun. To finish this video up, I think this bike is absolutely brilliant. Dyrons Motorcycles, I cannot thank them enough. They got that front tyre for me, which works perfectly. Did I mention the tyre size on this? So I don't think I did actually. I think I missed this. So again, they'll be in the description anyway, but this front tyre is a 120/70/17. Yeah, and that was a Continental twin Duro tyre. But yeah, I absolutely hope you enjoyed this video, because I just wanted to make a little quick video explaining how the tyres did. The back one I'm very impressed with. It grips like a monster, and plus with it on this bike, if you compare it to the supermoto size tyres that you have on your bike beforehand, it makes your bike look like a beast, pretty much. It makes it come like it's been roiled up from the depths of hell, and is ready to go on the battlefield, basically. Thank you ever so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed. Don't forget to smash that like button and turn on post notifications, and when you subscribe, don't forget to do that. You'll get your latest notifications from me when you do that. Don't forget to check out my dad's channel. I'll leave that in the description as well. Once again, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I shall see you all later. Peace.